Hey everybody, I'm coming here today to uh, discuss a topic that I think is very, very important for the Christian walk. And the topic is giving, okay? You give an offering. Now, I don't believe in tithes. Tithes were back in for Israel, okay? And from what I understand, what I learned today, I think 24th of January, is that there were three different tithes. Okay, three, and it could be around 23, 24%. But that was under the law. We are under grace now, and we are told to give a love offering. And the reason I thought about this topic was because, and this topic is what I'm talking about here is giving. And then in the beginning of the following year, you get your deductions. Okay, you get your amount that you gave, so you can give it to your tax guy, so you can get a tax break. And I'm here to tell you that that's the wrong way of thinking. Okay, you give this portion, okay, and you have this portion left. But from this portion here, you want a deduction. You want to make sure that you can, get a deduction on your taxes. So that portion becomes smaller. If you think about that, it's really stupid. As you know, I'm going to show you a few things here, a few verses that I believe let you know how God looks at this. Now, I'll go all the way down. First off, you have Matthew 6:19 to 21. Okay, and we'll go over here to the. Okay, lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. Now, what he's not saying to you here is that you shouldn't have any possessions, you should give them all away and all that. But what he's saying is you need the right perspective, that the treasures you have here on earth are pointless, but the treasures in heaven will be eternal. And I'm going to go up to the top here. 2 Corinthians 2, chapter 9, verse 7. Every man according as he purposeth in his heart, so let him give, not grudgingly or of necessity, for God loveth a cheerful giver. I look at it this way. If you're looking for a tax break because of what you are what you are giving, okay, you're giving grudgingly. Okay? And I believe you're also giving out a necessity, because it's a necessity. If I give, I can get a tax break, and I want a tax break. Like I said, say you give 10% of what you give. Say you get $600 a week, and you give 10%. That's $60. You have $540 left. And like I said, I got an email from a ministry that I donate to, And yeah, I got this cold. This cold just wants to hang on with me. And now that I'm talking, it wants to cough so that it messes things up, but that ain't going to happen. I got this email and from this ministry that I donate to, and I didn't realize what it was when I saw it, because I had given to this ministry back in 2019, and I thought, well, I already got a receipt for this. I already took care of all that. I have it in my files. And I realized then that it was for tax deductions. And I'm just going to tell you, Christian, you give with intent of having a tax break, you're not going to have treasure in heaven. You're going to have treasure here on earth. And that's it. It's something I pray about with my own life. I don't give so I can get back in the tax time. And I pray about that. I prayed about that this morning, thinking about making this video. And also another thing, if you don't expect tax breaks and you're not looking for a tax break, don't get cocky. Okay, the Spirit of God isn't in it if you're greedy or if you get cocky because you're, you don't expect anything back. You need to have the Lord help you on both accounts to help you glorify Him through giving and through not expecting in return. I'm going to tell you a little story about me. What really helped me to have this mindset to where I don't expect anything back, because there was a time that I took food up to the rescue mission in Lebanon and here in Lebanon County. And I think I might have said this before on a video. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. I don't remember. But I went up to the rescue mission. I gave them food. And nobody thanked me. At least I didn't hear anything. I got my truck and I'm driving to Walmart and I'm irritated because nobody thanked me. And on the way, it's like the Spirit said, why do you do this? Now, I'm not saying the Spirit talked to me, but if you're a Christian, you'll get that all of a sudden you'll realize, oh, wait a minute, what I'm thinking about here, this is wrong. And I realized, wow, that didn't benefit me at all. Jesus, it says in the Bible that we're supposed to seek to store up treasure in heaven. He wants us to focus on the treasure in heaven and doing that. He has no problem with that. That's within His will. So if you give and you're thinking, wow, God's going to give me treasure in heaven, there's nothing wrong with that. Because that's not show. Now, that's why whenever I did give when I went to church, I always gave cash. I didn't write a check. Because when you write a check, you're expecting, here you go, here's your deductions. So I just wanted to make this short video and let you know, we shouldn't have that greedy mindset, that, as it says, that grudging, or I forget what that word was anymore. Let me go down here. Or out of necessity. Oh, okay, I need to give. I have to give. Okay, I don't want to give. You shouldn't be like that, even if you don't expect anything in return. But it's also the same thing. You're grudging and you're out of necessity when you're giving, expecting in return. So I just wanted to make a short video. I hope it was a blessing to some. I hope some of you, some of you might be a little irritated, and that's what happens when we're told that we're doing the wrong thing. We get irritated. I do. If I'm doing something wrong and somebody comes on and they start talking about, I click on a sermon and the guy's like, da, 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 da. I'm like, why you? Yeah, So, like I said, I hope it was a blessing. And until next time, this is Kramer Unstuck.